Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to take a lecture of Discrete Mathematics, chapter number 2, the propositional logic, and the topic is some more logical connectiveness. In our previous lecture, we have already seen what is the meaning of the conjunction, what is the meaning of the disjunction, and the employees if we use if and that. So next one is the biconditional. Biconditional, that means IFF, if and only if. So if we use the if and only if, so we consider here we write the IFF. Okay. So here let P and Q be two propositions, then P employs Q and Q employs P is called the biconditional or the double implication. Okay, that means if we have the two statements P and Q, so P employs Q and Q employs P is called the biconditional. So it is written as P if and only if, and is known as P if and only if Q. Okay, biconditional. So PIFFQ is equivalent to say P is necessary and sufficient for Q. That means necessary and sufficient condition if we are given in any question. So you use the IFF. That means if and only if. So here one note is PIFF, or you can say that here the P if and only if Q is true. Either both P and Q are true or both false and false otherwise. That means for the truth table of the PIFFQ is first you write here the P. So you write here the T, T, F, F. Next one is Q. So T, F, T, F. Okay. So first you find out the P implies Q. Okay, so if we find out the P implies Q, so what is the process? Process is that if you have two true statements, so you write here the true, and if you have the two false statement, so again so you write here the true. But in the middle two statements, that means what? First one is true, second one is false, or first one is false and second one is true. So always keep in mind you write here in the second statement. Okay, so in the second row you write here T and F. So your second statement is false, so P implies Q is false. And if in the third F and T, so your second statement is true, so P implies Q is equal to true. Okay, next one is the Q implies P. Okay, so here you see carefully, because of here we write here the Q employs P. So TT is equal to T, true, and FF is equal to again T, because of both this statement false, so this is a true statement. Okay, but Q employs P, that means in the second row you see here FT. So your second statement is true, so we write here T. In third, T and F. So your second statement is F, so you write here the F. Okay, so P and IFF Q. So what is the process? Process is that the formula is what? The trick is what? If two statements are true or two statements are false, so both are true. Okay, so we write here TT is equal to T and FF is equal to again T. But the remaining two statements TF or FT, you write here the F. That means what is the difference between the employees? That means if, then, and IFF. So in both the statements, both statements are true or both statements are false. You write here only the true value. But in the employees, if and then, your second statement is your implies statement. Okay, but in the IFF we use, so all the remaining, that means TF or FT, you write here only the false statement. Okay, next one is the contrapositive implication. Okay, so the implication negation Q tends to negation P is called the contrapositive of the implication P implies Q. That means if we have the two statement and we write here the P implies Q and you find out the negation of the P implies Q. So here we open negation in the bracket P implies Q is equal to negation Q tends to negation P, or we can say that negation Q implies negation P. Okay, that means that is implication negation Q tends to negation P and P tends to Q are contrapositive of each other. That means in case P employs Q in the bracket and outside we write here the negation sign. So negation P employs Q is equal to what? Negation Q tends to negation P. But in case according to negation Q tends to negation P, we write here in the bracket and the outside we draw the sign is the negation. Okay, so we open this process, so we write here the P tends to Q. That means these are the contrapositive of the each other. So for example, if in a triangle ABC is a triangle and angle A is equal to 90 degree, then with the help of the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what is the Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem is AB square plus AC square is equal to BC square. Okay, so if angle is 90 degree, then the Pythagoras theorem, with the help of Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus AC square is equal to BC square. Okay, if in a triangle AB square plus AC square not equal to BC square, that means what? That means the angle A is not equal to 90 degree. So all these two statements are contrapositive. Okay, so these statements are contrapositive of each other. So first we find out the truth table. That means with the help of truth table, we find out both the statements are contrapositive. Okay, so here we write the P, T, T, F, F, Q, T, F, T, F. Okay, and P implies Q. That means what? If we have the two statements are true, so you write here true. Two statements are false, so again you write here true. And the second statement, according to your second statement, if your second statement is false, then P implies Q is false, and second statement is true, so P implies Q is equal to true. Okay, so we write here T, F, T, T. Next one is the negation Q. So Q, T, so negation Q, F, F, so negation Q, T, T, F, F, T. Okay, and with the help of this process, we find out the negation P. So if your P is true, so negation P is false, and if P is false, so negation P is true. Okay, so T, T, F, F. This is the P column. So according to your negation P is what? F, F, T, T. Okay, so next one is the negation Q tends to negation P. So your fourth and fifth column, if tends to, we use the if and then. So if two statements are true or two statements are false, so we write here the true. So FF is equal to T and TT is equal to T. Okay, but according to your second statement, you write here this is the implies form. So in third row, second is TF, so you write here F, and third is FT, so you write here T. Okay, so according to your third column and according to your sixth column, both the columns are same. That means T, T, F, F, T, T and T, T. That means what? P implies Q and negation Q tends to negation P. Both the statements are contrapositive. Next one is the exclusive disjunction. So here let P and Q be two prepositions. Okay, the exclusive disjunction or the exclusive OR is denoted by P. First you draw the circle, and after that in the middle sign you write here the plus sign. That means we read here the ring sum, ring, and in the middle you draw the plus sign. So ring sum P, ring sum Q. Okay, the meaning is either P is true or Q is true. Okay, in the ring sum either P is true or Q is true, but both are not true. Okay, so here the truth table of the P ring sum Q is equal to what? So first we write the P. T, T, F, F. Q is T, F, T, F. So P ring sum Q, that means what? Here, if one statement is true and second statement is false, or one statement is false and the second statement is true, so both are true. Okay, but if both statements true, then this is a false, and both statement is false. So again you write here the false. So according to P ring sum Q, if PT is equal to F, okay, but TF is equal to T and FT is also T, but FF is equal to F. Okay, so we have five types of the conjectives, that means conjunction, disjunction, implies, if and only if, and the ring sum. Okay, next one is the question is that express the following sentence in the prepositional form. So first one is there are many clouds in the sky, but it did not rain. Okay, this is your compound statement. And P is let there are many clouds in the sky. We consider P is let there are many clouds in the sky, and Q is it rained. So here we use the but word. But that means what? The conjunction. So here P, that means there are many clouds in the sky according to your question. But here we write the but word. Okay, so we use the conjunction sign. But we use Q is what? It ran. But according to your question, we are given in it did not ran. Okay, so you write here the negation Q. Okay, so P conjunction negation Q. The second example is I will get first class if and only if I study well and score above 80 in mathematics. Okay, so here read carefully. In this sentence, the compound sentence, we have the three types of the sentence. First one is I will get first class. Second statement is I study well, and third statement is score above 80 in mathematics. Okay, so first you consider here the P, Q and R. Three statement. P is what? I will get first class. Q is I study well, and R is score above 80 in mathematics. Okay, so first we consider the three statements P, Q, R. So what is the process for writing? So here read carefully. I will get first class. So we consider P, I will get first class. So obviously we write here P. Okay, next we write here if and only if. So here you write here the sign if and only if. Okay, biconditional IFF. After that, the next two statement is again a compound statement. So we write in the bracket. Okay, so I study well. So we consider Q, I study well. Got it? And we use the and word. So we use the conjunction sign. Okay, and third statement is what? Score above 80 in mathematics. So we write P biconditional, bracket open, Q conjunction, R and bracket close. Okay. Next one is it is very hot and humid, or Ramesh is having heart problem. Okay. So again we have the three statements. So statement P, it is very hot. Q, it is humid. And R, Ramesh is having heart problem. Okay, so what is the process? With the help of the connectives, we write here this sentence, this compound sentence. Okay, so first one, it is very hot and humid. Okay, so this is the compound sentence and we use the two sentence. It is very hot and it is humid. So obviously P conjunction Q, because of we consider P and Q, it is very hot and it is humid. But we write in the bracket. So why we use bracket in P and Q? And why not we write here Q and R? Because of first we use here the and word. So you write here P conjunction Q in the bracket. After that, according to your question, we use the or word. Okay, so we write the disjunction and small r. Okay, next one is if I finish my submission before 5 in the evening and it will not very hot, then I will go and play cricket. Okay, so how many sentences are here? Here the four sentences. First P, I finish my submission before 5 in the evening. Q, it is very hot. R, I will go. And S, I will play cricket. That means play cricket. Okay. So here, first, if I finish my submission before 5 in the evening and it is not very hot. Okay, so first you write here, because of these two sentence, connective with the word and. Read carefully. So here we write the P conjunction, but in the Q statement, it is very hot. But according to your question, right here it is not very hard. So what we write here? Here we write the negation Q. Okay, so your first bracket P conjunction negation Q and the bracket close. After that, we are given in the than. Okay, so we write here the employee sign, and again in the open bracket open, I will go. So we consider a smaller I will go and play cricket. So we use the and word. So you consider here the conjunction sign, and we write here the as. So P conjunction negation Q in the bracket. After that, you write the employee sign and R conjunction S. Okay, next one is the if P stands for it is cold and Q stands for it is running. We have the two sentence P and Q. P stands for it is cold and Q stands for it is running. So translate the following into symbol. Okay, so first one is it is cold and it is running. So obviously we are uses it is cold or it is running. So we use the disjunction. So P disjunction Q. Next one is it is cold but it is not running. So here we use the but word. That means you use the conjunction sign. So P is cold. So P conjunction, but it is not running. So we write here the negation Q. Next one is it is if it is not cold, then it is not running. So if and then, that means we use the employee sign. So negation P because of it is not cold, and negation Q it is not running. So negation P turns to negation Q. Next one is the sufficient condition for it is running, that it is cold. So in the sufficient condition, so according to your question, the second statements we write here in the first form. Okay, so Q tends to P, and the necessary condition for running it is that it is be cold. So we write here the P implies Q. And last one is a necessary and sufficient condition for running is that it be cold. Okay, so P I double F Q, that means P biconditional Q. So here your second last sentence, and in the last sentence, in the last we write here the necessary and sufficient. Both the words are included in your sentence. So we write here P I double F, or you can say that the biconditional Q. Okay, but in your second last sentence, only we write the necessary, or in the above only write the sufficient. So if only sufficient or only the necessary word is used in your sentence, so always keep in mind you write here only the implied sign. Okay, and if necessary and sufficient both the words are included in your sentence, so you write here the biconditional. Okay, so this is the truth table. Construct the truth table for the form negation P disjunction Q in the bracket employees Q. Okay, so first we mark the column of the P and column of the Q. Okay, so P T T F F Q T F T F. Okay, so next one is according to your question you mark the table. Okay, so according to your question we have the negation P. So negation P is equal to what? F F T T. Obviously negation P disjunction Q, that means what? So in the disjunction only FF is equal to T. Okay, so negation P disjunction Q is equal to what? Disjunction, that means negation P disjunction Q. So first one is FT. So we write here only second sentence, so T. FF. So we write here FF. That means in the disjunction FF is equal to F, and all the remaining you write here the tree. So TT is equal to T and FT is equal to T. Okay, and the last one is column is what? Negation P disjunction Q tends to Q. So this is your negation P disjunction Q column, and this is your Q column. So here according to your employee sign, okay, or if and then sign, so according to this your P T is equal to T. Okay, FF is equal to T. but all the remaining you use only the second sentence. So tt is equal to t, ff is equal to t, again tt is equal to t, but in the last tf, so always you write here in the second sentence f, so your final answer is f. Okay, so this is the truth table with the help of the biconditional, or we use the disjunction, or we use the conjunction, or we use the different types of the connectiveness, that means conjunction, disjunction, employs, biconditional, and the ring sum. Okay, so I will continue this topic in our next lecture. Thank you for watching this video.